Hello everybody, it's Richard Lucas here and I'm back with a brand new retro let's play, and today and over the course of several videos I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest for the Super Nintendo. Absolutely love this game, never got to play it when I was a kid. The only game I could really afford was Donkey Kong Land 2, which was kind of like, I wouldn't say it's a port, it's almost like a remake. It had the same level aesthetics and stuff, the same storyline. But that did me, to be honest. This game at the time, I think it was 1995, was about 50 to 55 quid, and it's ridiculously expensive, but well worth it. So I only got to play this game in 2004 when eBay came along and when the game decreased in price. So you can pick it up for pretty much less, I don't know, less than a fiver maybe. That's what I got it for. You could probably get it for even less nowadays, but this is one of the best games ever made in my opinion. I have already done Donkey Kong Country on my channel. I thought, well, I might as well do the second game. And in this game we play as Diddy Kong, who is now in the hero role, along with his girlfriend Dixie, and they're out to rescue Donkey Kong from the clutches of the evil King K.rool, who is now going by the moniker of Kaptain K.rool. And it's exactly the same story as Donkey Kong Land 2, by the way, so both games are very similar. So if I do make any comparisons, it's just that I get that Donkey Kong Land 2 is a Game Boy game, but my god, the level aesthetics are so similar. I get confused sometimes. Often I think bonus rooms are in different places than they are on the kind of Game Boy on the SNES, so I do get the two confused. But anyway, I have done all the land games on my channel, so I figured, well, it's time to do the... Right, so let's get into it. Start a new file. Here we go, one player game. Nice. So yeah, in this game you're going to be looking for bonus coins, DK coins, banana coins. There's a whole lot going on in this game. It's much bigger than Donkey Kong Country, and you can't just breeze through this as you would that game, unless you were a proficient speedrunner, I guess. We're going to start off on World 1, Gangplank Galleon, and level Pirate Panic. Oh my god, I just remember seeing screenshots of this in gaming magazines and just like, oh my god, freaking out at how good everything looked and getting excited. Even though I couldn't afford it, I was like, oh my god, this is great what they're doing with the SNES. I did actually, I think for my, I can't remember, I think it might have been my 17th birthday, I did actually have the choice to get this or Donkey Kong Country 3, and for some reason I opted for Donkey Kong Country 3 because that was the latest game. And I thought that, yeah, my thinking at the time was, well, obviously it's the third game, obviously it's going to be better than Donkey Kong Country 2, and it's the latest game, but, you know, I played it, and I loved it, and I really enjoyed it, but it was only until I played this in 2004 that I realised that this, in my opinion, is just a better game. Donkey Kong Country 3 is fantastic, it's a great platformer and well recommended, but I do feel that the game, don't get me wrong, it plays really well. It just feels like some of the bosses are just a little bit rushed. I do think that because of the emerging Nintendo 64 that came out at the time, that was why, and also it was the different, I think a slightly different development team handled that game than this one. But it's still a fantastic game, and I will be doing that on my channel once I've done this, I think. Boom. There's the first bonus coin. So yeah, we're collecting bonus coins this time, and hero coins as well, which increased Diddy's status as a video game hero. There we go, we've got Rambi the Rhino. There's a whole host of animal buddies, and they do a lot more in this game than in Donkey Kong Country as well. So you'll be playing like sections of levels with them, sometimes once or twice. The game's just so well designed, so well thought out. Everything has a purpose in this game. It's a fun game. It's not an impossible game, although there are some sections that will have you tearing your hair out, but the experience is just magical. I think anybody who's played this game will tell you how incredibly special it is, and there's just so much attention to detail. I mean, look how great the enemies look. You know, there's the hero coin, so you're collecting pretty much about 3 types of coins in this game: bonus coins, hero coins, and banana coins. And there we go. Nice. And instead of just moving off screen, you actually jump on the target at the end of the level, and that ends it. And when you found everything on level, you've got the exclamation mark, the DK coin, you found everything. Next level is Mainbrace mayhem. I do apologise if my voice goes funny a little bit sometimes. I do have a little bit of a sore throat, so I'm going to try and do my best. But bonus room. But now is kind of the perfect time to do it because I live in a block of flats, so they're actually nobody can really hear me anyway, so it's really cool. But sometimes I can hear the neighbours and stuff, and they can be a little bit loud, and it can kind of be distracting. So all my neighbours are kind of out or away, so I can actually do some retro Let's Plays in peace. And I do apologise for the lack of Let's Plays. I don't want to go into too much detail, but there's been a lot going on in my personal life. Affected my flow of videos, so I'm quite like to think that I try and upload as regularly as I can, but again, I've had issues in my personal life. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I've just ended a relationship and it's been quite tough for me and stuff, and so I haven't really felt like doing Let's Plays. So I figured I'd take the ball by the horns today and get some done. Alright, here we go. But to be honest, the situation's kind of sorted out now, so I can actually get back to doing what I love, and I do love Let's Plays. It's my favourite thing to do. I love playing old games, I love talking about them, you know. I know this might sound a bit blasé, and I don't mean it to sound this way, but if nobody ever watches my videos, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want you to watch my videos, and it's great that you do, but if not many people watch my videos, you know, it's no big deal, because I just love creating videos, I just love making stuff. To me, it's like a piece of art, you know. I know it sounds a bit pretentious, but that's generally how it feels to me. I've created something that didn't exist, you know. And if people enjoy it, that's great. And if people, you know, if people are like, oh, you could do this better, well, I'll be like, yeah, no problem, I will try and do that, you know. So I'm more for constructive criticism. I do know that not everything I do will be perfect, but I do the best that I can with what I have, you know. And I just try and be myself when I make videos. And like I said, I'm not a massive, you know, I'm hardly even, you know, a YouTuber anyway, you know. I have a very, very small fan base, which is cool. You know, I'm not after subscribers, you know, like most people, like, oh, you know, I need this many subscribers. To me, as long as someone comes and watches my video, you know, that would be nice. And, you know, even if they don't subscribe, that's cool with me. As long as you enjoy it, you're very welcome to come back. And my channel's very sort of friendly as well, you know, I like to think. And I always try to reply to comments as much as I can, because without an audience, obviously, you know, I'm very grateful that people watch my videos and, you know, tell me what they think and stuff. So, you know, hero coin, boom, there you go, another extra life. So I might try and do, I mean, don't get me wrong, I will be splitting these videos up into manageable parts. So I might try and just crack out 4 worlds in one go. That would be quite a challenge, but I think I'm up for it. Right, Gangplank Galleon now. Bonus room straight at the start. So yeah, the bonus rooms in this game are much easier to find than in Donkey Kong Country. I mean, literally, I don't use guides often, but in order to complete Donkey Kong Country and get everything and find everything and get all the secrets, I had to use a guide. Because I just couldn't do it any other way. It's just, some of those secrets are damn right impossible to find, I think. Right, great. Oh, back on Gangplank Galleon. Back on the top of the ship anyway. It's a massive pirate ship, I'll tell you that much. Right. Right, okay. Nice. So yeah, as you can see, the Kongs use a lot of double team moves in here, and you will be doing that a lot on this game. You will be kind of, you know, using the abilities of the Kongs in order to get the best results, I think. But as I said, one thing I do love about this game is Dixie Kong. She just makes things so much easier with her long ponytail and her tresses. I keep wanting to say trestle, but a trestle is a tower. Yeah, I used to actually, when I played Donkey Kong Land 2 before this, I used to say I love Dixie's trestles. What I meant to say was tresses. I don't know why I got them mixed up. Oh, invincibility barrel. I think a lot of it was, there was actually some misheard lyrics because, or I missed the meaning. There's a song called King of My Castle by, is it Ivan Van Dahl possibly? I could be wrong. But there's a sign that says, must be the reason why I'm king of my castle, must be the reason why I'm queen in my trestle, I think. And I thought the trestle meant hair. So I would always say I love Dixie's trestle, meaning her ponytail. I thought I was talking about her ponytail, but I was talking about her tower. It's like a building. Really strange, really strange. But anyway, I miss the 90s very much. Oh, look at that, another extra life. Yeah, so if I can just bang out like 4 worlds, that would be really cool, to be honest, as quickly as I can.